After years of bringing the series into the future, Sledgehammer Games brings the Call of Duty franchise back to its roots in World War II. Does Sledgehammer succeed in bringing Call of Duty back to an era it had abandoned nearly 10 years ago? The campaign follows Private Ronald Daniels, also known as Red, as he and the 1st Infantry Division fight through the European theater of World War II. While the campaign does reuse many elements used in the past World War II games, it still manages to be interesting and exhilarating. Each member of the squad that accompanies Daniels have their own quirks that make them unique and enjoyable to listen to. That is also helped by one of the best casts in the franchise. The gameplay in the campaign also feels fresh, with your squad being the ones who give you your health back and give you ammo and other sorts of things. While the overall story is not really new, the brotherhood of the squad shown throughout the 6-hour campaign is both emotional and entertaining, which gives us one of the best campaigns Call of Duty has seen in recent years.
Standing by the farmhouse up the road. It's tearing up the beach. Let's move!
The heart of the Call of Duty franchise is its multiplayer, which is why it's integral that Sledgehammer gets a lot of things right here. While there are some guns that feel better and work much better than others, the overall feel is that the guns feel balanced, unlike Sledgehammer's previous game in the Call of Duty franchise. All the maps are good and well designed so that you can play almost every style on them. However, there are some new things that were added this year. A Destiny-like social hub called the Headquarters has been added, pretty much bringing together activities that were used as menus in past games like Challenges and the Quartermaster. Creative class has changed for the first time since Black Ops 2. World War II now uses a division system completely based around which class of weapons you choose to use, and therefore gives you some perks for using it. It gives a breath of fresh air for one of the oldest mechanics in Call of Duty. A new mode is added in War, a huge multiple objective mode. War stands as the most fun and innovative mode the series has added in a very long time. Too bad the game is only shipped with 3 maps for this mode. Nazi Zombies also returns, and while there's also a story in this one, it still feels fun and is one of the more fun wave-based modes out there. All of this makes World War II's multiplayer one of the best of the year, while also giving COD a great nostalgic breath of fresh air. While the 3 previous games had jetpacks and future movement, World War II brings boots-on-the-ground combat back to Call of Duty. This combat feels nice and nostalgic, reminding me a lot of the days of Call of Duty 2 and World at War. Gunplay is as smooth as ever, probably the best in any World War II game. Sledgehammer does an amazing job here at carrying over many mechanics from previous games and bringing them into the World War II era. However, it's all really the same as past games in the series, not being very innovative in the process.
Rock up the rest of in the trenches!
I feel Call of Duty has always been one of the best franchises in terms of graphics, and World War II is no slouch, showing off the series' best. The design along with it completes a full immersion into the world of World War II. As always, with a shooter, sound design is excellent, however the musical score seems lacking, really only using one song repeatedly. It's also hard to overlook a lot of the problems World War II has upon release. Several problems have hampered the game's release, and I have seen this firsthand. I've also dealt with menu lag and not just multiplayer, which makes it very annoying to navigate between campaign, multiplayer, and Nazi Zombies. It's these sad inconsistencies that truly hurt a very technically impressive game.
Couldn't let you guys have all the fun.
Fun's not allowed under Pearson.
By returning the series back to World War II, Sledgehammer Games has also returned Call of Duty back to the form it used to have. Yes, it has problems, but an exhilarating campaign and great multiplayer give us the best Call of Duty since the original Black Ops.
Welcome to the bloody first. You're a long way from Texas, farm boy.